Energy company Shell will offer fast charging for electric vehicles at 10 of its service stations in Singapore by October this year. The rollout begins today with Sengkang. Elizabeth Nyo has more.
Range anxiety will be less of an issue for electric vehicle or EV owners in Singapore as more charging points are built. Energy company Shell is the latest to foray into EV charging, rolling out the service at stations across the island, including Ang Mo Kio, Paya Lebar and Bukit Batok West. Both regular and fast charge will be available and costs 55 cents per kilowatt hour. The service is provided by Greenlots, a member of the Shell Group, and users can check on availability through the Greenlots app. Similar to other electric vehicle chargers out there, Shell's direct current or DC charge takes about 30 minutes to juice up a car from 0 to 80%, while its longer alternating current charge or AC charger takes about 4 to 6 hours.
At the present, the electrification is being led by commercial fleets, but that can change in the future where you see, and as the adoption of EV grows, as the infrastructure goes, you will also see more private motorists, purchasing more vehicles.
Shell joins a host of EV charging providers, including SP Group, which has 50 charging points, and car-sharing service Blue SG, which has opened 99 of its charging points for public use. Shell said its charging service will help drive EV adoption in Singapore and bring EV owners like Professor Subodh more convenience. He currently charges his vehicle at his workplace, but on weekends when he's not in the office, his decision on where to go depends on available charging points. Professor Subodh said while having more providers is a good thing because it encourages car owners to go green, operators must also understand the impact on the electric grid and related infrastructure.
While the car volume is on the low side, there should be no issues. But one can imagine if the penetration of EVs in the overall fleet we have increases significantly, and say all the EV chargers get concentrated. What can, however, be done are advanced technologies, which include things like dynamic charging or opportunistic charging that can be implemented, that can balance the amount of current that can be drawn.
According to data from the Land Transport Authority, there are currently about 900 electric cars in Singapore, while plug-in hybrids stand at 440.
The Economic Development Board said that the EV charging network is in line with the government's objectives to promote electric mobility and tackle climate change. It hopes the initiative will encourage more people to use electric vehicles.
EV charging in Singapore is really still in its early stages. A lot of times, you're not quite sure until you deploy on the ground what really happens for EV charging. There's always a hypothesis that people are worried about adopting electric vehicles because of fear of charging. Well, the more charging stations you have, the better it will be, I imagine.